everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Big Brother Slop Show, brought to you by S.W.O.R.D, the superior world of reality discussion. I am your host, Parish. My co-host, Caitlin, couldn't be here with us tonight. She had a little bit too much fun last night on Halloween, so now she's a little sick. But that's okay, I got you guys. And tonight we have a very special guest from Big Brother 17 and the Amazing Race 26, Jackie.
Hi! Hey.
Hi, how are you?
I'm so good. I'm so happy to be here. This is awesome.
Okay, so before we get to all your Halloween festivities,
Yes.
your birthday was a few days ago.
It was, yes. I turned the big 28. Oh my gosh.
Oh, what did you do? Did you have a big party? Did you get a lot of gifts?
I had quite a few parties. It's really hard to get all my friends together, with our crazy schedule. So instead of getting one big group together, I was able to kind of split it up throughout the week. So I got, to hang out, do dinners, go out, and got to see everybody. Because honestly, I haven't really seen all my friends yet. So I was going to take this opportunity to finally get to see everyone all at once. Because I've been, gone for so long.
Yeah, so were all your birthday parties in Vegas, or did you travel?
All in Vegas. Yep.
Oh, amazing. Okay, so Halloween.
Yes.
So what was your costume, and what did you do? I know you were with some Big Brother house guests.
I was with quite a few Big Brother house guests. So basically, I think we have 14 out of the 17 house guests here in Las Vegas. Isn't that crazy from our season?
Yeah.
How did everyone make it out here? I was blown away that everyone was able to. Vanessa was amazing. She planned it all. Everyone's staying at her house. I had Becky stay with me and her friend. And, we ended up staying at Vanessa's house, too, though. So we were all there. It's basically like the Big Brother house because she has beds everywhere. It's just so funny. Everyone's just running around. It's awesome. We're having a blast.
Oh my God, that sounds so much fun. I'm so jealous.
It has been. I don't know how she's doing it and keeping everyone all together, but she's doing it.
So did you have just one costume, or did you change it with every event?
I had two. I was Wonder Woman at her party. I've been always wanting to be Wonder Woman, so that was really fun to dress up. And then last night I was a Black Cat because we're supposed to go to the Fetish and Fantasy Ball out here in Las Vegas. So we all got a little dressed up for the occasion.
Oh, very, very nice. Okay. So I know that you're a dancer, and I know that I think when we did our radio show, you were getting to perform with Calvin Harris, and I was so jealous of that because that's so exciting. How did that go?
It was awesome. I think last where we left off, I was kind of nervous because I hadn't been dancing in so long. But it's like riding a bike, so it all happened. It worked out. I'll do another show with him in November. I can't wait. But yeah, it was great. I love it there, and I love, getting to perform with him. It's awesome.
And you also got to perform with Matt Goss. Was that just as awesome?
Yes, so I currently do perform in Matt Goss's show at Caesar's Palace, and that one is a reoccurring show, so I will do that once in a while. And yeah, he's great. It's an awesome show, live band. He just plays. He goes on for 2 hours. It's an awesome show. I love it, and I have fun. The girls are amazing. They're all my friends that I've been dancing with for years out here in Las Vegas, so it's just like a family. It's great.
Okay, so we have a fan question from BB17. He says, how was the James and Meg Texas party?
It was so much fun. So going to see James in Texas. Well, first of all, he is like God out there. They love James to death. So it was really fun because, Meg and I were his girls in the house. They really loved us as well. It's just the love was amazing. And he's from, a small town. So it's really different for me because being in Las Vegas is so big. It's so spread out and tourists everywhere. People come in and out. But Wichita Falls is just such a small, homey little city, and everyone just, really loved and respected us out there. It was incredible.
So what did you guys do? Did you go like mudding, tractor riding?
Okay, so we had our meet and greet that night. James had his friend with a party limo bus thing come pick us up, had a stripper pole. It was fun, like LED lights. So they came and picked us up. Clay drove down. Jeff drove down as well. Meg and I flew in. So the 5 of us were there together. He had dinner set up for us at, I think it was Texas Roadhouse. I got the ribs. They gave us the ribs. It was really good. Meg doesn't eat meat, so I ate them all. And then, yeah, so they wanted Meg and I to try the ribs. Then we went to, what is it called? Whiskita, and we just went there, and it was crazy. There were so many people there that came and met us and had memorabilia for us to sign. I mean, we were there for a good maybe 3 to 4 hours just talking to everybody and conversing and getting to hang out with them. It was really cool. But other than that, we also, James took us on an airboat ride. So I kind of knew what it was. Meg had no idea. So it was really funny. I was like, Meg, like, this is going to be serious. Get ready. So we did that. She was a blast. She had fun. And then we also we went skeet shooting. That was fun. So we James taught us how to shoot shotguns.
Oh my God.
Yep. I still have a bruise on my shoulder. I know. I was like trying to I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah. So on the party bus, did you dance on the pole?
I did not. No.
No. Oh my gosh. You should have totally danced on the pole.
I know. I don't think it was sturdy enough, but we were just having fun, and it's kind of hard to dance on the pole in motion because we were driving around.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, we were dancing. We had fun. We had a good group with us. Yeah, it was a really fun night. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. And BB17 also asked, did you regret not bonding with Steve in the game?
Well, I do and I don't. Obviously, you want to make sure to have good ties with everybody. But for me, I was very loyal to my group, which was obviously Meg and James, Jeff at the time when he was in the house. Steve never talked game with me. So I was just like, then I'm not going to talk game with him. And, I felt like there was a line drawn there. We were close with each other. But I honestly didn't think that would happen where he would end up putting me on the block. Maybe I should have been a little more closer.
Yeah. Oh, that still makes me so mad. He should not have put you up. But
we're friends
whatever.
now, though. We're good. We've always been friends. No hard feelings. I've been hanging out with him all weekend. He's a good boy.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
You have done so much traveling since you've been out of the Big Brother house. Like, do you get any sleep, or are you just always on the go?
I know. I need a nap. Yeah, it's a lot, especially because I was able to go to Texas. I was awesome. Everything's just kind of back to back to back. I mean, then I had my birthday weekend or week, and now it rolled right into Halloween weekend with everyone in town. So I'm trying to, help out Vanessa here and there, of course, with any rides, planning, because I'm kind of like, I live in Vegas. I know what's going on as well, so I've been there trying to help out. I had Becky stay with me. Hopefully, after tonight, I will be able to get a good night's rest. Yeah, I was like, after Halloween weekend, maybe things will, simmer down a little, and I could just, focus on everything else and, really get back to normal. But I love it. I'm having fun. I don't care.
I know. I've seen your pictures on Twitter. I can tell you're having so much fun.
Yes.
Okay, so Sunny Sky she says, I saw the spin the bottle game on the live feeds, and it kept landing on you. Who is the best kisser?
I know. I mean, it was the most awkward, of course, because I'm first of all wearing the night outfit while Vanessa is scrubbing me, while it lands on me every time, and I'm kissing. I think I kissed everybody in the house, and Vanessa's just there the best kisser, definitely James. He went in for it hard. He took, he went for it, and yeah, he loved it. He was
Oh wow, he
gave me
gave
a good one.
yeah, he gave you some Asian persuasion.
Oh yeah, James. He's got it going on. I love him. He's so cute.
So Maurice D. Prophet, he asked, do you get Kardashian comparisons all the time? Because during the season, he kept telling his wife that you could pass as their distant cousin.
Yes, so I mean, I get it all the time, yes, that I do look like them. I am half Armenian as they are. I think just I love their style and everything. I kind of do dress maybe similar, like
Mm-hmm.
trends, fashion and stuff. So, and the hair, of course, I have the long dark hair. So yeah, I do get it a lot. Sometimes, oh, blah, blah, blah. If you're going to have like a doppelganger, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, maybe next year you could go as one for Halloween. If you
As one
could
of the
go as
Kardashians.
one,
I
who
mean, I'm
would
one
you
of you.
go
It doesn't
as?
matter. You just put on a dress and that's it. Yeah, that's awesome. No, they're cool.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Okay, so, mm, so um, besides from the people from your cast, what other Big Brother house guests have you hung out with?
I've hung out with, let's see, when I first got out, it was really cool to see Frankie. I got to meet Derek. He was an awesome player, obviously, as we all know. And
Mm-hmm.
Cody. The three of them were there at our finale. Also, Christine was there from last season. Who else had, a lot of the Big Brother Canada boys came out also, so we got to meet a few of them, which was really cool and different. It's really cool, the family and how they all reach out to you, support you.
Mm-hmm.
It's so crazy. I think, everyone has made an effort, and it's kind of weird too. I was just talking about this with Becky because Becky has had a lot of people reach out to her as well. And it's weird because right before the show, we're kind of watching and, doing the studying and this and that, of course. So that's the last thing we see before going into the house. And then coming out of the house, they're the first people you see, and it's like, oh my gosh, like it's almost like they're celebrities to us because we had just like been watching them before entering.
Yeah.
And then being in the house and seeing them and how they played, and then seeing them after and knowing. And it's just weird. Like it feels like you know each other. It just happens naturally, like the connection with everybody. It's awesome.
I love Big Brother Canada.
Right?
Oh
They're cool
gosh.
guys too.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
they're
yes,
fun. They came out to Vegas with us also. So they
yes.
know how to party.
So, BB17 asks, is Vanessa's house like the jury house?
Vanessa's house is amazing. I mean, pool. She has 10 rooms. What else? She has a tennis court, basketball court, ping pong table, trampoline, gazebo. They were grilling out today. It's really nice. It's a lot of fun, and it's really cool that she did this for all of us. I think it's great. And I've been hanging out there. She lives like 5 minutes away from me, so I'm like, I'm just staying here. I'm moving in over here.
Okay, so, okay, did Austin really smell bad, or like, was everyone being dramatic, or did he really smell?
I have no idea where that kind of started. I think Jason admitted that he said it just because one day they were cooking like salmon or something, and Jason doesn't
Mm-hmm.
like the smell of fish, so he was like, ah. But for me, no, he didn't. That's why I was like, I don't know where that came from, but it had to have come from somewhere, and I think Jason finally, yeah, he admitted that it was me.
Oh my
He was
gosh,
sorry, that was me.
Jason.
But no, he doesn't. I don't think so.
And he shaved his beard ponytail. I was actually really, really shocked when he did that.
I know. Yeah, Liz cut that off like at the wrap party. It's funny. It's pretty awesome. So it's been off since. Yep.
Okay. So, do you have any like meet and greets coming up?
Coming up, no. I mean, I've been here in Vegas. I think Meg is planning a huge party in New York. She's really good friends with Andrea from Survivor. So they're going to do something together for her, like, homecoming. But considering the timing, and especially now that we're going into the holidays, I think it's going to wait until January. So I will definitely be there. I'm trying to plan my trip to go see Meg in New York as soon as possible, but I think I'm going to wait until January when it's like 7 degrees outside. It's going to be freezing. But yeah, I think that maybe is next. I'd like to do something in Vegas, but it's been kind of cool with everyone out here now. It's like we're almost doing meet and greets everywhere we go because we get to see everyone. And it's crazy rolling around in a big group because everyone notices you even more, you know, and it's like, whoa, what's going on? It's awesome.
So, in the Big Brother house, do you think it's more of like a physical thing or like a mental thing, you know, staying in the house?
Oh my gosh, 100% mental, absolutely. I mean, the physical comps, they are there, you know, but they're every so often. But 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, you know, there are days you don't do anything, and that's really draining mentally. So, yeah, definitely more mental than physical, absolutely.
Are you into like celebrity gossip?
I keep in touch. Like I honestly, like I leave my TV on all day and I have E on, and I love E News. I listen
Oh
to
my
things
God,
going on.
I love E! Oh my
Yeah,
gosh!
that's my favorite network. It's always just on in my house, so I'm always, yeah, and they play E News all the time. So, and then they like have like the feeds under like what's going on or if anything news coming up. So, yeah, I guess so. I guess I keep in touch.
Like when you got out of the house, did any kind of news like shock you or anything?
Yeah, I think the two major things were hearing about Donald Trump and his presidency, and as high up as in the Republican as he was, and definitely um, gay marriage being legal in all states. That's amazing. I don't know where that came from and how that just like flipped and happened. I know, you know, it's been a long process, but to just all of a sudden every state agree, like that's amazing. So that was really cool to hear coming out. I think that was like one of the first pieces of information I got, and I really support that 100%. So
I support that too. I feel like no one has the right to tell you who you can and cannot marry. So I'm so happy that it's legal. So that makes me
absolutely.
happy.
That's amazing. Yeah, that was really cool to hear.
Yes. So Sunny Sky says, if Vanessa had made it to the final two against Steve, who would you have voted for?
Oh, I know. I was really terrified if this would happen because I was so undecisive. I mean, I kind of like had my heart for Steve. I love the game that Vanessa played. I mean, she was incredible, absolutely. There are a few things there that I just wasn't sure about what she was doing. So I don't know. To me, I was kind of like, well, Steve was the one that got me out, so hey, like he deserves it. He deserves to win if he got me out, you know? Because I wasn't gonna go out easy. So I was like, okay, if Steve's up there, then I'm gonna give him my vote. And then especially for Steve to actually get Vanessa out at the end there, that really made me give him the vote because I was like, okay, then he like played it really solid, and that definitely solidified it for him, I think, with all of us.
Yeah. I was actually shocked that he got rid of her. I really thought that he was going to take her to the final two.
I thought so too, yeah. But then again, yeah, he probably knew he wouldn't have won. So that's, I mean, it's smart. You gotta do what you gotta do, but it's crazy. It kind of came down to that third HOH comp, whoever won it.
If Vanessa had won it, do you think she would have taken Steve or Liz?
I don't know. I should ask her that. I honestly, and and to be honest too, I still haven't watched this season yet. I need to watch it. Like I said, I haven't had any time, and I like the state that I'm in. I'm getting like, I just love kind of not knowing. I know everything, but at the same time, I need to sit down and watch everything all at once one day once everything settles. but maybe it was said on the show. But I think she might have taken Liz, I would assume, to make sure that she did win the game. That would make sense to me.
Yeah. I don't know. Wow, that's a really, really tricky one. I don't know. So if you had the chance to go back in the house, would you?
I definitely would. I mean, I'm all about it. I'm all about new experiences and everything. I feel like my game was short-lived. I feel like I was just starting to get the hang of it and get my groove going. You know, I held back a lot in the beginning. That was strategy just to kind of like play a low-key game since we were put on blast coming in from the Amazing Race. I mean, it was really hard having to play a game under those circumstances, but I was finally getting in a good spot, and then I was just like snatched out. And it's just
I
like
know.
I had so much more game to play and to get another experience, absolutely, because now I'm like, okay, now I'm really ready.
Yeah. So, okay, the very first HOH competition, you and Jason were like neck and neck, but you decided to go ahead and throw it to him. What made you do that, and do you regret it?
Well, either way, if I wanted to even stay on, he would have won. He was totally solid at the bottom, and I was literally about to go, so he didn't know where I was at, so he thought we were kind of neck and neck, but I used it to my advantage, and we made that deal to keep it safe. But at the same time, I felt, you know what? I just walked in the door, Amazing Race, like in your face. I was like, these people, I want to be as non-threatening as possible. So I was like, well, I show that I'm strong. I show that I'm here. I show that I'm here to play. Let's let Jason be HOH. I'm safe with him, and I don't have to get any blood on my hands too early, too fast. And then to regret it, absolutely not. I mean, I know I was on the block that week, but I agreed with James since there was a plan already set up to send home Jace that week. I agreed to go on the block to be even more non-threatening. I was like, what's the one way to be as non-threatening as possible, and it's to sit on the block. And it sucks. I was like, I'll never do that again. But
Yeah.
it really did work in my favor. I gained loyalties, and I was able to get inside information really early on in the game since I was working behind the scenes with James and Jason at the time when they were HOHs. So, and then a lot of other people trusted me because they knew I offered to go on the block. So it worked out, actually.
Do you regret not working with Jeff because you two kind of like had the idea to like stay separate and like work with two different sides of the house?
Right. Well, you know, I think it worked out really well in our favor. I think, well, I can't really say that, but I think we had to keep our distances because whenever we were seen together, people would question it. I think at one point we were too distant that people were like, wait a minute, they're doing something. They're like really trying hard to be distant. So I was like, okay, well, we need to like even it out now and start hanging out. It was really awkward. I mean, come on, like the game's already hard enough. And to have to, like, deal with that and like then deal with Jeff. Like it was two different games I'm playing, you know? And it sucks. Like unfortunately he did leave early on in the game. I didn't expect that to happen. I didn't want that to happen. I would have loved to still keep him there because I knew we had each other's backs, and it was a nice crutch to have to know somebody in the outside world that I already knew previously. But after he did leave, like I was able to then really be myself and not have to worry about, you know, him, honestly. So, yeah, I don't know. I think we had to do what we had to do. I think we did the best option, I think.
Okay, so Sunny Sky says, if Survivor invited you on, would you do it? And you would be the first person to play all three, Amazing Race, Big Brother, and Survivor.
Yes, absolutely yes. I mean, I would love to do Survivor. If I were asked, I would say yes in a heartbeat. And to be able to be the first person to do all three, are you kidding? That would be incredible.
Yeah.
I would absolutely do it.
Yes. The ABC... is it ABC? Okay, basically, what's your favorite showmance of your season?
I definitely love Shelly and Clay, and I love Liz and Austin. Like, they're all still so cute together. But I'm definitely, like, all for Meg and James getting together and Becky and John.
Yeah.
I mean, I think like both of them. I'm just like, I want like them to get together. I mean, Becky and John are just so adorable and so sweet together, and Meg and James. I mean, I get it. You know, it's hard, and they have, you know, they live in different cities and this and that. But you know, we'll see. Maybe one day, hopefully.
Oh my gosh. We all
They're so
want Meg and James and Becky and Jenny Meg. They're so freaking adorable.
I know. How funny that like people like them more than the actual showmances, I feel. Like people want them to be together.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but they're all cute though. They're all like different in their own ways. Like each there was a lot of like ties in the house this season, like with little duos in a way, I guess. So it's really cute.
Okay. So you're in very good shape. So how often do you work out, and like what do you do?
Well, I dance, you know, I am a dancer 24/7, so it's a lot of cardio. I make an effort to go to the gym and do the weight training. I haven't lately, oh my gosh, it's been so crazy. I need to get back in the gym for sure. I can't wait. Like I said, after this weekend, I'm going to get back to like my routine and everything. And yeah, I don't know. I think maybe just dancing all the time because I'm like always dancing. I think that's what keeps me slim.
Okay. So
Thank you.
you're welcome. Wait, okay, like have you ever done the stripper aerobics class?
No, I haven't. But those are cool. I heard they're hard. I mean, I've trained in pole before in Las Vegas. It's like very, it's called a form of like aerial training, like the pole. So I have trained in it a little bit. It's really hard and use every muscle in your body. And that honestly probably is like the best workout of life because you do use every muscle. It's all core, legs, everything. But I haven't done one of those classes, actually.
Okay, the Big Brother house needs to get a pole. And I don't mean for, like, you know, actual stripping, but, like, dancing and working out. That would be so much fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so BB17 asks, who do you want to do the Amazing Race from your cast?
Okay, so besides Jeff, like, other than Jeff?
Well, he's already done it.
Yeah, so, okay, so I'll pick someone other than Jeff. I know James had always said, like, we should do it together, we should do it together. I know he really wants to do the race, but other than James, I think Becky and I would be a bomb team. Like, she's just so strong and smart and outdoorsy, and I feel like I'm the same, and, like, you know, we just click with each other. I think her and I would kill it.
I know. She's also in, like, great shape.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Talk about being in shape. Yeah, she's a knockout. Yeah, I love her. And she's so smart and so just, like, she just gets it. I just love, like, women like that just, like, get it, and they're cool, but they're not like trying to be too much. Yeah, I think her and I would be a good team, actually.
So do you think Meg would do good on The Amazing Race or Survivor?
I mean, Meg, the one thing I love about Meg, she will do anything, and she will go for it 100%. She may not be the best at it, but she will go for it. And if she were to do it, I know she would give her 100%. I would, if she were to do the race, I would train her so hard. But unfortunately, not allowed to tell anyone when you do go on these shows. But because of that situation, because you don't want other people telling you, you know, the ins and outs. But I mean, I know she would give it 100%. We'll see.
I would actually love to see her on there, like with her personality.
And she goes for it. I think that's what's so the beauty of it, because you get someone like her and take them out of their comfort zone. throw them out in the world and see what happens. And like I said, someone like her will go with her 100% whether she's good or not, and that's really cool to see.
Yeah, I think she'd be amazing. Okay, so we have another fan question. What was the top 5 moments from Halloween last night, and who had the best costume you saw worn by the fans?
Okay, best costume award goes to Jason. He's so cute. Like, I can't with him. Like, he's just so adorable. And Becky was cute, too, with her little peacock outfit. Yeah. Top 5 moments. Okay, so let's see how the night started. We went to One Oak in Las Vegas here at the Mirage. So we had a few boys without shirts on with their costumes. We were going to be going to the Fetish and Fantasy Ball afterwards. So they didn't have shirts on, or their outfits were very, like, you know, topless, I guess, for the guys. But to get into the club, you have to have a shirt on. So they weren't going to let them in. So you have Jason, we had Ryan Perillo and his boyfriend, and Clay, and Austin. Of course, Austin didn't have a shirt. So all of those guys didn't have shirts. So in order to let them in, they had to get shirts on. So I took them to the gift shop at the Mirage, and we had to buy these, like, we got 50% off T-shirts that said, like, Property Mirage. You have these boys pissed off that their costumes are, you know, ruined now. And it was just hilarious because they're just wearing these, like, Mirage shirts walking into One Oak. That was the moment of the night. It was really funny. And then what else? We went to Fetish and Fantasy Ball, and we also went to Light at Mandalay Bay last night, this morning. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so it was a long night.
Oh,
but the boys having to buy T-shirts at the gift shop was the best part of the night. Like, it was just so funny. They were so mad. It was so they're like, my costume's ruined. It was just hilarious. Like, it was just so funny. Like,
oh man, were they like the guys from Magic Mike or something?
Ryan and his boyfriend were Mario and Luigi. Jason was this little gangster angel with no shirt. Austin was a wrestler, I think, with no shirt. And then Clay was Clark Kent and didn't have a shirt. So they had to, like, you know, put shirts on.
Okay.
So funny. So funny. It's hilarious. It was just so funny to see these, like, guys get all, like, butthurt. It was just so fun.
Okay, so the Fetish and Fantasy Ball, like, first off, that title is very interesting to me. So, like, what was it about? Was it, like, latex, whips and chains, like...
Yes. Well, okay, so that's over at the Hard Rock over here in Las Vegas. We were all going to go together, and we had tickets to get in at 1 a.m. So the only people that ended up going, though, were me, Becky, and her friend. So just the 3 of us ended up going. So actually no one else went of the group. So we kind of split up for a little bit. And then, yeah, it's very interesting. There's, like, a torture room. We, like, you know, stuff goes on. We, like, saw. And then there's, like, the main room. We went to the main room, basically, where just, like, bands are playing, different DJs are playing, and yeah, it was fun. It's at the Joint at the Hard Rock, so it's a huge, like, venue for concerts and everything. So we're just hanging out. And okay, so Becky had to leave at 7 in the morning to fly home, so we were just gonna stay up all night until we had to take her to the airport. So that's why we were just like, we'll do whatever. We'll just hang out and stay up. One of those. Yeah, regretting it now.
So did you go into the torture room?
I saw the torture room. We went and saw it, yes, but we did not get tortured, if that's what you're asking.
Did you see 50 Shades of Grey?
Oh, yes.
That's like one of my favorite movies. Oh, my gosh.
It's a good movie. I liked it. You know, I hadn't read the book, actually, so, but Yeah, the movie was good. Um, yeah, they like literally just wait in line to these people in the torture room to get like just locked in and whipped. Yeah. And it's all in public in the middle, so you just watch them. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, okay, like let's go now. And we'll go to the main room and hang out.
Did it scare you, or were you like
No,
laughing?
no, it was just interesting. It was very
Yeah.
interesting. And Becky was like, ah. Like, yeah, welcome to Vegas, Becky. Here you go. This is how it goes.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So Sunny
It was
Sky
fun.
asks, did anything funny happen in the jury house?
Um, the first few weeks were very chill. It was myself, Shelly, and Becky. We had a good 3 weeks together, and then Megan James came in. Anything funny? Um, well, I think this has been said before, actually. We had one night where there was a bat in the house, and it was myself, Shelly, and Becky at the time. And it was terrifying because, well, Shelly first thought it was a butterfly, and then it turned into actually it's a big moth, and then it was actually, no, it's a bat. And Becky was like trying to go after it. Becky's so hardcore, and I'm like hiding under the blanket because I'm terrified. But we ended up opening a window and it went right out, so we're safe. We survived. We survived the bat. But yeah, I was like, we were watching a movie too, so it was like dark at night, and all of a sudden it was just like circling the room, and we're like, oh my gosh, where did that come from? These girls
Oh my
screaming.
gosh.
The bat.
Okay, so Jordan Yes says, when is Vanessa and Mel's wedding?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think they've planned or set a date, have they? I need to ask them. But I don't know. That's really exciting. They're so cute together,
Mm-hmm.
especially now, like, yeah, spending the weekend with them. I mean, Vanessa's so cool. It sucks that we bumped heads in the house and we like weren't able to work together. But now that we're like outside and we're both from Vegas, I live 5 minutes away from her. It's really cool to meet her and meet her friends and kind of understand her now because, like I said, we both live in Vegas, so we know everything. We know all the same areas. We know that, like, go same grocery store. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're so close next to each other. And getting to meet Mel, like, Mel is so cool and so sweet. So I'm really happy for them. They're really amazing together.
Yeah,
But we'll
one
see.
thing I've noticed, yeah, one thing I've noticed was like the Big Brother house guests. Like in the house, you may like hate each other, but like once the show is over, you all become best friends.
Yes. Yes, and I knew that going into it, especially having the experience on the race, because obviously, you know, your team's going after each other, not going after each other, but, you know, racing against each other. It's your competition.
Yeah.
So there's always going to be that competition going on. But afterwards, you go through this, you know, experience of getting back into the real world, and the only people you can really rely on and the people that are going to understand you and what you're going through are these people. And I knew that going into the house because, like I said, I had the experience with the race. So I wanted to make sure that I was going to be friends with everyone after because it is a crazy roller coaster going back into the real world, and we all need each other. And everyone's been really cool and sweet. And for me, I knew it was a game. Whatever was said in there, whatever was done in there, I respect because it's a game. So I was able to put that aside, and I know a lot of us are not, you know, able to put that aside. Like we're cool, we're friends. It's over, it's done, you know. No need to talk about it or fight about it anymore. It's done. So let's just now be friends and enjoy life together, you know.
Was it hard for you to go back to your normal life after leaving the Big Brother house?
Well, I was really terrified of going back to dancing because I hadn't danced for so long. It had been, you know, 4 months without performing and, you know, dancing and training every day. In the house, you know, there's no room to do any of that. So I was nervous to do that. But I was asked to go back to my show that I had originally been in before leaving, which was the Matt Goss show. I had to relearn the show because I had just learned it right before I left. And It's been really good. It was really scary that first night. I was terrified, but it all came back naturally, and yeah, everything's been going well. It took a minute to get back to, you know, normal routine, but
Mm-hmm.
it's been fun. It's different, but it's fun.
That's good. I know Johnny Mac had to relearn how to drive, so did you have to do that as well?
I did not have to learn how to drive, but my mom was in the car with me just to make sure I knew still how to drive.
Mm-hmm.
She definitely, yeah, she came with me. She was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna sit in the car. Like, she just wanted to make sure, like, I was okay. Because I'm the worst driver in the entire world. I will admit that. I always tell people that. I am the worst driver. Because I do have this, like, scar on my chin from accidentally, crashing in a parking garage. Like, I'm bad. I do suck, so my mom does worry about me driving. But I came back. No, it was fine. I was fine. I did not have to relearn Johnny Mac. Oh my gosh, how funny. He was here. He was here for like 24 hours. He came. He flew in. He was at Vanessa's for like a day. He came for like the party, and he flew out the next morning. So it was such a tease. I love him to death. So we got to hang out with him for just a little bit. But it was really cool that he flew all the way out here for 24 hours just to kind of hang out with us and see all of us.
Did you see Meg on Halloween? Because she dressed up as a grandma.
I saw her photos, yes. And Meg, I'm so sad she couldn't come out. She originally already had plans, I believe, with her brother in New York, so there was no way for her to get out of that to come out here. She dressed up as grandma, yes, it was awesome. And she FaceTimed us a couple of times as well, which was really cool. So she definitely made an effort to still stay connected. And I know she really wanted to be here this weekend, which sucks, but yeah. She, of course, grandmas are hot.
That should be like a t-shirt if it's not already.
I know. I think she has something like similar, actually. I know, right? I love that she just owns it. It's so good.
Yeah.
She's grandma now. That's it.
She didn't get the grandma nickname. I can't even remember.
I know. Same here. We were just like, I don't know. It just started happening, and then it just turned into this huge joke, and then it was like, that's it. You're grandma for the rest of your life now. That's it.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so BB17 says, was Steve drunk at the party last night?
Steve was not drunk. He had a nice glass of orange juice, and I think he had a beer one night. And we had a shot. He had one shot with all of us. We took like a toast together, and it was like a mixed shot, but no, he didn't get drunk. He still has fun. He still hangs in there. He doesn't need to drink. Some people don't have to drink. It's cool.
Yeah. So, okay. Who is your favorite Big Brother player, like, of all time?
Well, I really, really, really loved last season. I loved Derek. I loved his game. I mean, we all did, didn't we? I really liked him because he is a sergeant of the police, so I knew he hid that from the game. And I really enjoyed watching how he did that and his strategic moves. And for me, both my parents are with the LAPD, so I grew up with my dad, commander of LAPD, my mom, sergeant of LAPD, so my mom's a sergeant too. So I understand that role. I understand, and it's really cool to see him how and that's kind of a game that I wanted to play, just kind of like sit back, listen to everything, and think before you speak, and then kind of go from there before you start making moves. And that's kind of just how I've lived my life just in general, how I've been trained from my parents, so watching him, I really understood everything. It was awesome.
Were your parents overly protective growing up?
My parents were really cool, actually. Maybe looking back at it, maybe they were a little overprotective. My mom still is to this day. She still checks in on me. My dad's really cool. I'm more like my dad. He's more just like, very laid back, very, knows right from wrong, but at the same time not going to, like, bother you or bug you. But my mom can be maybe a little more protective, actually. But it's cool. It's good to have that balance. Like, I have, one parent that is more protective and one parent that's very chill and laid back.
Mhm.
It's good balance.
I know, that sounds so awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you're not gonna be doing any more traveling soon. You're just gonna kind of like be chilling, relaxing, catching up on some Jackie time.
Yeah, so in November I'm gonna chill. My dad actually is gonna be flying in from Colombia, so he lives out in Colombia right now. So he'll be visiting in the next couple of weeks, which will be good. I haven't seen him since. In December, I have planned a trip to Miami with a few friends of mine out here in Vegas. We have the trip planned in July, but obviously I had to cancel because I ended up on the show. And they ended up canceling as well. So now we have that credit. So we're like, let's plan Miami again. So we're going in December. And then my other friend just asked me to go to Lake Tahoe with her family. So I'm going to do back-to-back Miami, then Lake Tahoe, completely opposite. And then
Oh wow.
hopefully, yeah, I'm so excited. And that's just for me, my time, nothing Big Brother related. And then in January, hopefully I'll be able to see Meg for her party.
Okay. So besides dancing, like, is there anything else that you do? Because I can see you modeling.
Oh, I do. Well, I'm a shorty, so it's not like I do any modeling like that. But I've done stuff before, just photo shoots or different little things here and there, and it kind of goes through with my dancing. Like if my show provides or needs an ad for something, or we're gonna be in a magazine article, like little things like that, but nothing too serious.
Mhm. Okay.
But I'm open to it. I love all of that stuff. I love living in all that. It's awesome.
Yeah, you could be like one of those sexy glamour models, you know.
Yeah, no, I mean, I just kind of take whatever comes my way. I'm very, like, I've been in entertainment my whole life, so I'm open to kind of everything that is out there. So it's cool.
Okay. So Sunday Sky says, "What made you want to become a dancer?"
I think just training my whole life. I don't know, my mom put me in dance class when I was about 3 years old. I started dancing, and then I realized maybe going into middle school and then high school, I was like, oh, I'm actually pretty good at this. And then I really was really serious about it in high school, and I was like, okay, this is really like my thing. I didn't think I would make a career of it, honestly,
Mhm.
but it just kind of happened, and it's been happening, and I honestly, it's crazy, like, to be able to dance full time and support myself with it. It's really great, and I'm gonna just push it as far as I can, because unfortunately, the dance world, you can't dance your entire life. I'm gonna wait until my body just like falls apart, and then I'll stop. But it's just so something I've just known for my entire life, and I'm just gonna keep dancing until I can't, basically.
Yeah. Okay, technically you don't have to stop. You can like start your own dance school or dance company. I think that would be
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. Usually when you retire, that's kind of what dancers go back to. But I don't know if I could. I don't know. Maybe one day. I'm still like caught up in the mix and still going strong. So we'll see.
Yeah. Okay, so Candy Coated Bonbon says, "How's Meg's brother doing?"
What did it say? I'm sorry.
It says, "How is Meg's brother doing?"
Meg's brother.
Like, how is he doing?
Did something happen? Or my
I
brother?
don't know. I think because they spent the Halloween together.
Oh
Um,
yeah. Oh, I haven't gotten to talk to him or anything, but hopefully he's good. I was like, did something
I
happen? Oh my
know.
God. Did you guys do something?
I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, no, I think they were, I don't know, they had something planned. I think he's good, hopefully. I'm gonna call her now after and check.
And BB17 says, "When will James and Meg be visiting Vegas?"
I know. Okay, so since they weren't able to come out this time, I was like, you are coming out to Vegas, like together. You can come stay with me. We'll do like our own thing since we missed Halloween. Hopefully soon. I mean, we're all kind of going through the same thing, especially with the holidays coming up. I know a lot of us are going to be spending time with our families. So hopefully soon. I mean, my door's open whenever, so I'm just going to be on them until they're able to get out here. I can't wait. That'll be fun. James in Vegas. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we have a correction. She wanted to know how your brother is doing.
My brother. Okay, I thought maybe. Okay, yeah. Because my brother got in a motorcycle accident while I was in Texas, and he he hit his jaw and his neck. He broke his pinky and his wrist. And had his jaw wired shut. So he's kind of going through that process right now. My mom was able to go out there. He lives in Los Angeles, so I wasn't able to. But he's doing better, and he should be back at work next week. So
that's good.
He's doing good though. But yeah, what a mess. I was like in Texas, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then, my mom's here in Las Vegas, and she's freaking out. But luckily, we have a lot of family in LA still that were able to be there for him and go visit him and stuff. Because I know that's scary, like getting an accident like that when your family's not around. So it's good. Yeah, he needs to get off that bike, man. But I'm sure he'll still ride, as he should. I mean, accidents do happen, but and it wasn't his fault at all. So unfortunately, a car made an illegal U-turn and right into him. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That was bad.
My gosh. Well, it's great that he's doing better.
Yeah. No, yeah, he's good.
Okay, so I totally forgot what I was gonna ask you. Oh my gosh. Wait, let me think. I don't know. Oh, okay. So you're pretty much on all of social media. So do you want to go ahead and give out like where they can find you?
Sure, absolutely. Okay, I'm really big on Instagram. You can definitely find me there. My Instagram is Jackie X Ibarra. My Twitter, I'm on there as well. It's Jackie X Isabel. And then I do have Periscope. I'm getting better at that. You can email me at JackieBB17tar26@gmail.com. And I do have a P.O. box available if you'd like to write to me. I'll write back. That is on my Instagram. You can find that address there as well.
Okay.
And I do have Facebook too, but I don't use it as much. Maybe we'll create a page actually soon, so I can talk to you.
Oh wait, a what page? A Periscope page?
A Facebook page, so I can talk to everyone there. Yeah.
Okay. So you live in Vegas. Do you gamble at all?
I don't gamble at all. I might need Vanessa to teach me some lessons, actually, because I'm actually very intrigued and interested. I mean, just living in Vegas and the casinos and everything. But I feel like if you're not a professional poker player like Vanessa is, then it's probably better to stay away from the table so you don't lose your money. Because I know a lot of people that have and unfortunately aren't able to just like live out here. It is hard to live out here, especially with all that going on. So just stay away from them completely, I think, keeps me safe.
Well, I know you're getting ready to go out tonight, and I just want to give you a big thank you for joining us. I had so much fun. You're one of my favorite house guests. I'm so glad I got to talk to you.
Yes, thank you. Stop.
Well, I hope that you have a good night, and I hope you get some sleep soon so you can, recover from Halloween and from your birthday and all that good stuff.
It was great, though. Can't complain.
Oh, that's good. But thank you for doing this interview, and have a great night.
Thank you, Parish. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay, we'll keep in touch. We'll see. I'll come back soon.
Bye.